good friend of mine recently was buying a house and emails going back and forth between the agent and the seller and the buyer, etc. The people selling the house, the agent selling the house, actually put in an email in writing so my buyer could read it that they thought he was disingenuous in his negotiating style. They didn't like him. They suggested that the seller of the house didn't sell to him as a buyer. Crazy that they would put that in writing. And that's what we're talking about in today's episode 719 of the Daily Sales Message podcast. Right, every day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. And today, really, it's like a what not to do. What not to do. Now, not insulting your buyer is something I don't feel like I should have to point out, but it actually happens. And this person was so wildly unprofessional that they actually wrote in writing, how else would they write? They actually wrote in writing disparaging comments about my friend. Whether those comments were true or not really doesn't matter. A lot of it's down to perception and just, not getting on with people and whatnot. That's fine. But the sheer lack of professionalism on behalf of the people, of the agent that's selling this house, was just astonishing. And we're not talking about cheap houses. This was a very, very, very high-end house. And they were very, very rude indeed about my good friend, who is the buyer of this property. Bearing in mind, this person selling the house is going to make a huge commission when they sell the property. So it's in their interest to be professional and be nice to people. But they lost their cool, they got flustered, and they actually put down in words what they thought of my buyer, which is crazy. So please do not directly insult your buyer. You will meet people that you don't like. And maybe you don't have a choice and you have to sell to them, as in the case of the agent here. And guess what? You have to suck it up, be professional, and that's it. As soon as you start sharing your opinions or your thoughts, or you do anything other than help that sale move forwards, you're just going to embarrass yourself. Luckily, I am a proper person. I'm not going to name the person, the business, or anything else, so you can't work out who these people are. I would never do that. But other people would. And you very quickly get a reputation for being rude and unprofessional. I've got this thing where I'm pretty sure that the world only has like 100 people in it and everybody knows everybody else. It's a small world. Your reputation is everything. Even if you feel strongly about somebody, even if they've done you wrong, and even if you're right and they have been nasty to you, your ability, it's almost like being a parent, isn't it? Your ability to rise above that, stay professional, stay in control of your emotions, will put you in the best position to succeed. There we go. That was officially a telling off episode. Sorry about that, but wild turn of events. If only you could see the emails I've seen. Crazy. Right, that's it for this telling off edition, where I point out not to insult your buyers, which is mad, but there we go. Next one, 721. We're talking about people that need to make a photocopy. There was a study done about people that need to make a photocopy, cutting in line, and how that works. It's very interesting in terms of helping your buyer make a decision, but I'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for a less telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message.